Hello student, welcome back. In our previous class, we already discussed the reflection of light. Today, we are going to discuss images and types of images or image formed by the plane mirror. So first, before going to start what is images, first the two important words we have to discuss: what is an object and what is an image. So first, object. Object means anything which reflects light by their own or reflection. It is called as an object. And image is an optical appearance. So on the basis of their optical appearance, it will segregate in the two bases. First, or differentiate. First is real image, second is virtual image. So what is real image? Real image are those images which are actually formed when they meet, and virtual images are the images which are actually don't meet but appears to meet the rays. Then the image are formed as virtual image. Real image are formed on screen, virtual image are not formed on screen. Real image are always inverted, virtual image are always erect or upright. Now the question arises in your mind, what is inverted, what is erect? Suppose we consider as this arrow, this is an object A and B. This is an object. If this is an object and the image is formed like this, this means that means that virtual and erect means same. If the arrow, the position of an arrow goes upward direction, in the image position of an arrow goes upward direction, this means that this is an erect or upright. So if this type of image forms are there, this means virtual and erect or upright images. For example, we considered as object in the same but image to be formed like this. This means that real and inverted, because in the object arrow goes upside, but in this image arrow goes in downward direction. This means that real and inverted. So on the basis of these two phenomena, we can segregate how the image formed on the basis of the plane mirror. Now this is M and M dash is the mirror, and A, B. This A and B, this is an object. And if this is an object, the ray, in the previous class we already discussed, if the ray strike back in a mirror with an angle 0 degree, because we know from the second law of reflection, angle I is always equals to angle R. We use this phenomena, this light ray from A to C, this is going in this direction and this arrow means revert back, means here it makes an angle 0 degree, so it's revert back with the same. So A to C, then C to A. Again from B to F and again F to B. The arrow goes in this direction, means this is an incident ray, B to F, and if we talk about F to B, then this is reflected ray. Why this is so? Because it makes an angle 0 degree. It always obeys the second law of reflection, that is angle of incidence is always equals to angle of reflection. Now we consider as point A to D. This is an incident ray, and if this is an incident ray, this N1 is a normal. We know very well, this is angle I1, this is angle R1. Angle of incidence is always equals to angle of reflection. Same B to G. This is an incident ray, then this is N2 is a normal, then I2 is an angle of incidence, and R2 it is an angle of reflection. It obeys the same law. This is law number 2. Angle of incidence is always equals to angle of reflection. This side is, this side we can say this is a front part of a mirror. This is in a back part of a mirror. So always be remember, when you are drawing or making any ray behind the mirror, it is always dotted. It is always dotted because we cannot trace the line, but we assume that it will be intersect or it will be meet at that point. So all the lines should be dotted. Image is also in the form of dotted line. So now if we can trace out or we can extend this line, this C to A dash, then D to A dash, and F to B dash and G to B dash, it will make the same image what we have in an object. So this means that the AB in our object and A dash B dash is our image. Now on the basis of this image we can define on the basis of 4 most important points how the image is formed by the plane mirror. First, if object is AB, image is an A dash B dash. So this means that it is a virtual image. Second point, arrow shows upward direction. Here also arrow shows upward direction. This means that this is virtual and upright or virtual or erect. Second thing, the distance from the mirror to an object is x. The distance from the mirror to an image is also x. This means that it will make or form the image with the same distance. Suppose an object you are standing or any object you are placed with a distance of an x meter from the mirror, the image is formed x meter behind the mirror. Last and most important point, the size of an AB and A dash B dash is same. This means that the size is also same. So I can conclude on the basis of the image formation, the 4 points by the image formed by the plane mirror. First one is the same size. Second is virtually. Third, erect or upright. Fourth is the same distance. Means the distance from a mirror to an object is x. The distance from mirror to an image point, that is also x. These are 4 important points. On the basis of these 4 points, one important phenomena also in there in the plane mirror, that is laterally inverted or lateral inversion. What is lateral inversion? Lateral inversion means in a plane mirror, it considered as right side of an object shows the left side of an image, or left side of an object shows the right side of an image. Suppose this is a mirror and this is considered as an object and the image is formed in this way. This is called laterally inverted. So this is also a form of an we can say a part of an image. So thank you students. I hope you like the video. We will discuss in the next class on the next topic, that is spherical mirror. Thank you student.